Hey YouTube, it's me, Kawaii Hippie, KAUAI_hippie. I thought I'll make an intro video for you guys. For those who are just getting started with this challenge, you know exactly what we're doing here. At the bottom of this link, or at the bottom of this page, I will post a link. You need to go to this link. It's called a 30-day Kino Yoga Challenge. On that link, you'll see where you have day 1, day 2, day 3. Today we're on day 2, and this is Tuesday, the day after President Day. But you can, if you want to catch up real quick, you can go on and do day 1 and day 2, because they're really not that long of videos, and it's really just an introduction to know what to expect and what you're actually doing when it comes to your yoga journey. Now, once you look at these videos, it's important that you do the entire video. It's important that you do the video to its entirety, because you want to be able to be like a building block. You are building the strength in your body, in your arms, in your mind, in your core, in your flexibility, to be able to go to the very next day, to be able to do the next thing. And so it's a true journey, because you are taking each practice and each yoga flow that you spend in your own practice, in your own home, in your own time, to build up to be able to become stronger the next day. So that is the most exciting part about doing yoga, is when you couldn't do something before, then all of a sudden you can do it. So you will go to Kino Yoga, look up day 1, and then you would come back to my page and we will talk it out. We will talk about how you might have felt through your first day, me encouraging you, me giving you some pointers to help you through. Now, if you're starting yoga and you feel a little concerned about your body, first thing I'm going to tell you is always pay attention to your body when it comes to pinches or anything that you might feel that doesn't seem right. You need to listen to your body. If we are in a pose and your legs are supposed to be straight and you feel a pinch and it's not comfortable for you, go ahead, bend your knees. If you're doing poses where we're really focusing on our wrist, I suggest that maybe get a wrist guard if your wrists are a little weak, but you can also do things where you're not really on your wrist. So you can do alternatives. So when you're doing your yoga pose for that day or whatever, I can go over some alternatives for you. So for an example, if you have problems with your wrist and you're worried about your wrist, maybe try to do stuff on your forearm. Okay, there are certain poses on your forearm, and if you feel that it's just too much weight and it's not for you, then maybe yoga is not for you. I would try getting a wrist guard, or you can also improvise. As we're doing stuff that you might be on your wrist, you can be spending that time stretching, and most importantly, those hamstrings. It'll probably take you a good year before you're in that full pose of stretching your hamstrings, and which would really just consist of a straight legs and really being all the way over. Just use that time for stretching. There's many ways that yoga can benefit you if you can happen to do a certain pose, and then maybe eventually you can do that pose. I know yoga has a way of helping you to build an endurance to where you maybe don't break your bones as easy, or you're flexible, and someone else might break their arm doing something like that and you won't, because you have kept this practice in your yoga. So I recommend paying attention to your body. You're also going to need a yoga mat. You can maybe get a yoga block for times that it might be uncomfortable, or a pillow, on a yoga strap that helps you really get deep into your stretches. And if you don't have a strap, you can use a tie or a shoestring in your own home. So enjoy this journey. I hope I really covered everything. I'm hoping to maybe do these videos so therefore you can feel motivated. You can feel that you're not alone. You can feel the days where you don't feel like getting up on your mat, and or you're trying to do something and you feel like there's no way I can do this, I feel too old, and know that it's normal, know that someone else went through that too. So this is the steps that I took to be at the beginner yoga stage that I am at. After we complete our 30-day yoga, then we'll be able to be together and do these nice yoga flows and be able to do different challenges together. But I really wanted everybody to get a chance to get started, and this is the best way to get started. So every day you'll go to Kino's Yoga, you click on that day, you come back to my page, you'll check out the encouragement, you'll check out the pointers and the tips, you can figure out how others might have felt, and then go to my Facebook page if you're friends with me on Facebook, or you can go to my Instagram page at kawaii_hippie and post your pose for that day. So therefore you can hold yourself accountable to know that you are engaged in yoga every day. It can be in the morning time or the night time, and any pointer that I can give you right now is when you start doing your yoga challenge, I recommend if you start in the morning time, try to maintain doing it every morning around that time. If you start right before bed, try to maintain doing it every night before bed. And then knowing that you have to post a picture every day, and make you know that you have to get on that mat and at least post that picture. So this is a way for you to be held accountable and focus on your yoga practice every day. So remember, this is your journey and no one else's journey but your own. So if you end up not being able to do something and someone else can, it's completely okay. It's your journey. If you feel that you're in a pose and you can't do that, get out of it. You got to listen to your own body. So yoga is not about keeping up and doing what others are doing. It's about learning yourself through yourself and accepting yourself and accepting the things you might can do and might cannot do. So enjoy the journey, and I look forward to seeing all of your amazing pictures. So far we did day 1 and day 2, and I look forward to seeing your downward facing dog and plank pose. So namaste.